going to be using Eviews student version to be running time series analysis. So I have already shown in my previous videos how to import data into Eviews. So as you can see here, I have this data set already imported. I have CO2, FDI, other variables, GDP per capita, and then gross face capital formation, inflation, trade openness. But I'm just going to do a demonstration for you to see, depending on the variables I want to use to run my analysis. So as you can see here, they should all be in time series format. So if you can see 1990 to 2021, and same for all the variables. So what I would do is that initially I've already shown how to also perform unit root test using Eviews. So I will just first start with this. I will just select my dependent variable, then select the variables I need. For instance, I'll go for this, and I'll go for this one, inflation, and I'll go for this one. So what I will be doing is that now if I want to get the descriptive statistics, I'll just click on quick. Then when you go here, you should be able, here you will see the unit root test, and when you get here you should be able to see descriptive statistics. So I'll select the first one, common sample, and then it will give me this. I'll click on OK. So this become your descriptive statistics. So like I mentioned, Eview doesn't give you the student version has a lot of restriction, so you wouldn't be able to, you can copy, but it will paste as an image. So you have to manually create a table in this format and then paste everything in it, or start typing everything manually in that table, because you wouldn't be able to copy and paste. So this is the descriptive statistics, and I can close this. So if you want to do your time series analysis, and if you want to get a lot of analysis from that data you're running, you can first run the descriptive statistics. Then I'll close it. I'll go back here. I'll look for a correlation. So I'll click on here, and the same thing, you can copy and paste it, but it will paste as an image in your Word, Microsoft Word. Then you have to create a table as this format, and then start typing them manually. So this is the first part I'll do, descriptive statistics, correlation, and then now I'll move to the estimation of the equation. Like I mentioned, I first selected my dependent variable. So selecting the dependent variable, I'll just now here, we just have to go here, then click on equation. If you click on equation, leave it this way, because this is the time series I'm looking, least squares. So you have options here. Ordinary least square, that is what we are running, and we are using this one as well. So you leave everything here as default, then specification here, just click on OK. So if I click on OK, you can see my model has run successfully. So in here, you'll be able to interpret your variables according to the coefficients, the signs in front of the coefficients. So as you can see here, it is showing that FDI has a positive effect on GDP per capita. Is it fossil fuel? Yeah, I don't remember the name, but this is FFC also has a positive influence. Gross face capital formation, positive influence, and then inflation also have a positive influence, and trade openness. But ideally, I would expect inflation to be negative because it reduces economic growth. So that is my estimation, but make sure whatever sign you're producing from your analysis is having a real economic meaning from the model you've estimated. So you can interpret your R square, adjusted R square. The fact that it's low doesn't make the model wrong. It depends on the degree of freedom and whatever I'm estimating here. So the next step I will look at is the Debye-Waxen. When you check the Debye-Waxen, you can see that the Debye-Waxen here, the value is 1.6, so which is above 1.5 and not below 1.5. So I'll reject that. There's autocorrelation here. So in here, the F statistic, which checks the overall significance of the model, gives me a p-value of 0.02, which is below 5%. So I will believe that the model is fit and it's okay. So in here too, if you want to do anything like diagnostics test, you can also come here, here, then you can also plot your normality test here. So if I can see here, it says that the error terms are normally distributed because you have 0.4, which is, which is around 40% above the 5% significance level. So we reject that, we reject the null hypothesis that this one is not, normally distributed. So here you can also test for serial correlation of highest order. So you click here and then you can leave it according to the lag you want. So if you click here, it should be able to give you the F statistics, which shows that the p-value is greater than 5%. So here too, we believe that there is no serial correlation in the model we've estimated. And also the next step you can also talk about here, or run the table, what you need to run again. You can also do heteroscedasticity test, and you can select from here. I'll select the first one. So I'll just click on OK. So you can see here that here the first one is saying that the p-value is around 5%. So it's, if we are taking it according to the standard way of interpreting, then we will say that this one is around 10%, which we will accept it that it's okay. But people will also argue to make sure that they try to reject this one. But I'll still maintain with this one, because if you run this one, it's going to be 0.6, which is greater than 5%. So the next step here, you can do a lot of stability tests. You can do other tests here by using this option here. So that is all about the time series data running in Eviews. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos coming up. Thank you.